In racist teacher news,
Oh no.
Racist teacher.
I thought all teachers were inherently racist.
They should be.
submitted by Chicken with Pants.
That's a dope image.
A teacher has reassigned after being called out for a racist podcast she hosted as a hobby.
What is? What kind of racist? Is it like?
Like blatantly racist? Or is it like subtly?
Is it just? Is it like Chinks I Hate News or some shit? Like,
Yeah, what is it?
I know.
It's not super blatantly racist. I guess it would be a little bit more subtle, sorta. So anyway, this teacher, she's a Florida middle school teacher. Her name is Diana, and she had a white supremacist podcast called Unapologetic. And she also had a Twitter account that was pretty racist, and there was a lot of anti-Semitic posts. And so now recently she has handed in her resignation after like Huffington Post posted like this whole investigation on her, and
They huffed her out.
yeah, they huffed her out. So this is what she looks like.
Unapologetic, huh?
25 years old.
I feel like I know her.
She's 25.
She looks like a teacher.
Is she
She
Mexican?
does.
I was like, she just looks like Cubano or something like that.
Doesn't look like she's straight up white.
Does she like wake up in the
Yeah,
morning and
that's-
fucking hate herself?
That's why I'm like, how can she be white supremacist when she doesn't look?
Her face gets bigger at the bottom. So it starts off really small and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Like a pear.
Oh,
Like a pear face.
Oh yeah.
she's a thumb.
And she has eyebrows on the side of her eyes.
Oh yeah!
That's so weird.
What the fuck? That is hella
All in
weird.
her.
No, you don't have them long enough.
How the fuck does that
You
happen?
know, you did it really good.
It looks like a freaking biker handlebar.
But I look so sad.
No, I think Gio can only do it. You did it really good.
Wait, what's her last name again? Because it does not sound white. It sounds ethnic.
Her last name is Volich. Wait, Volitich. It's Volitich.
Russian or something?
Right? Because the
Oh, it's like Polish or something. Yeah, it's like
Polish or-
Eastern European. Yeah.
she looks mixed with something.
yeah.
So
She doesn't- I don't
She
know.
should do a 23andMe thing.
Because if you ask like the white purists, they probably wouldn't consider her white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just because of the fact she's not blonde, blue eyes.
You gotta be like Anglo-Saxon.
Well, I don't think you
not
have to be
Anglo-white.
white to be racist against other ethnicities.
But it's funny that it's a white supremacist, not a Polish supremacist.
That's true because
Yeah.
Clayton Bigsby, remember the blind, Dave Chappelle's blind KKK? He was black and he was racist.
He didn't know he was black.
Yeah.
And then he divorced his wife
Yeah.
for marrying a black guy.
That's not the words he chose, but I get what you're saying.
I'm not gonna say what he said.
I know.
You should say it though. What did he say?
You gotta watch the episode.
Okay.
So
That's not my word to use.
is it really like some hate shit?
I'm gonna play snippets of her podcast, but I just also wanted to mention that she went by this pseudonym Tiana Dalichov.
Tiana is the most non-white name ever.
Tiana
went with Becky.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Would have probably been better.
Dalichov.
Yeah.
Becky Patterson.
Becca.
That would have
She
been
does look like a Becky.
She looks like a Becky.
like a straight up
This is
Becky.
Oh my
Becca.
god, Becky, look at the size of her butt.
Look at her brows.
All right, so this is clips from her podcast.
That's just the way it is. There are races that have higher IQs than others.
Because New Orleans there's quite a huge African population there. And it's this ingrained hunter-gatherer culture that left them unprepared for Hurricane Katrina. I had one at the beginning of this year
bitch has no logic.
who emailed the principal over my head and basically, told her, I'm worried that your teacher she's injecting political bias into her teaching. And the principal came to me and she was like, I'm not worried. Should I be worried? And I'm like, no. And she believed me.
And she believes.
Yeah, she
What
got
an
that.
idiot. She's so stupid.
And then she puts it on a podcast.
I think she's so stupid. I can't even clown on her because she already just did it to herself.
Yeah,
She's
and
ignorant.
here's some of the tweets.
Oh my god.
It isn't supremacist or hateful to prefer your own people over others.
That's exactly what that means.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
That's
supremacist
the
means.
definition.
God.
Supremacy.
I don't think she looked up the word. She didn't look up that word.
Yeah.
She doesn't know what it means.
How is she a teacher? Like,
Yeah.
what the
Yeah,
fuck?
if I
Those
said,
that
Oh,
can't
and
do,
she-
teach.
She taught social studies too.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
social studies, huh?
Don't you know that the Taco Supreme is better than the regular taco?
Yeah, come on now.
Yeah, that's what a
It's in the
supremacist.
name.
Yeah. It's better than the other ones. That's why you gotta get the Taco Supreme
When you
because it has
prefer
the
your
sour cream
own,
and stuff.
and you think that your group is the best, that is a supremacist.
Yeah.
What an idiot,
She's
dude.
never been to Taco Bell.
This other tweet.
She also doesn't understand English.
Yeah, this other tweet says, you know America's education system is designed to enable victimization when teachers are forced to learn about institutional racism and prove it's real when it isn't. I literally feel brain cells dying as I read this bullshit. Hashtag Sunday morning.
She literally feels it. You don't fucking literally feel shit, you idiot.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you literally feel that?
You can't your brain cells, you don't even know what it feels like to have a brain cell.
You're fucking stupid.
She has some like outdated ass Jim Crow education shit. Like, you know, those black people, they're too similar to those, you know, living in huts and all that. And it's like, dude, you're fucking dumb. You know how many like Nigerian immigrants come here and they are getting into Ivy Leagues and like they are really killing it right now. And it's like, how can you even say that
She's
shit?
a disgrace to her community, her race, and her gender.
How dare you look like a Mexican, you cunt bastard.
She's making all the Cubans look bad.
All of that.
Yeah.
She's making all of us look
Yeah,
bad.
the headline thing in her photo, it says confronting racism in classrooms. That's what she's talking about. So this other tweet says, apologize for my absence. Twitter confined me in Twitter jail for the second time this week for educating people on the horrors of hashtag Islam. Let's see if they make me delete this tweet too. Place your bets.
How many followers does she have that she's like talking to this like
My fans.
audience
Yeah, she's a
30
sound.
audience of like 3 people that are like her brother, her sister, and her mom.
She likes those people on Instagram that have like 80 followers and they do Instagram live.
Oh my
I
god.
fucking hate that.
Or they post 5 times a day.
Yeah, and they're like on Instagram live. I kind of want to join the live session and be like, hey, turn that shit off. Nobody's here.
Yeah, the rest of the followers are fucking bots.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to tell you that.
And it's like, what in the fuck? It's like, did you not know Instagram live was not made for you? It was made for people who had a lot of followers. My God.
I hate that so much.
Yeah, and so she came out after this whole thing went viral with the media, just everyone's reporting the fact that she's this racist ass teacher. She comes out and says, it was satirical. I was just kidding.
Over and over and over and over and over and over and over again?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's lame.
If she was known to be a troll, I guess. But I mean, you're a teacher.
She said it was political satire and exaggeration, and the persona was just a hobby.
She's not funny.
What about the swastika on her back?
It's a but on shh moment for her.
She's a
Permanent
All
joke.
for the bit.
she's a method actor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, she also said in a statement, none of the statements released about my being a white nationalist or white supremacist have any truth to them, nor are my political beliefs injected into my teaching of social studies curriculum.
We are seeing bits and pieces though too.
Yeah, we are. It could be out
There's
of context.
nowhere in that where she's like talking about Mein Kampf or like fucking Hail Hitler. She's not saying anything that's related to Nazism or white supremacists. Like it doesn't say like
Well, that's why I said
So
it
just be the
wasn't
narrative.
blatant racism. Like it was like sprinkled in there. Like she is
She's definitely stupid.
for sure.
Yeah, that's not.
We should all.
We're not
I
arguing
want to
that,
listen
right?
to her podcast.
I do too.
I'm kind of curious, just because, like, if she,
I feel like it'll be good comedy.
the funny
Yeah.
thing is it's like, do you know that in fucking 1880 you are not considered white?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like if anyone saw you on the street back then, they wouldn't consider her white
They
at
would have
all.
stoned you,
Yeah.
you curly-haired fuck.
The school that she works at are 90% white students, 4% black, and 3%
In Miami?
Hispanic in Florida.
Oh,
Florida.
Oh, we don't know. We don't know what's it.
I mean, the idea of white has changed too, because you know, like
Yeah.
the Rat Pack, they were considered minorities back in the day. Like Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
Because he was Italian, right? Or part Italian?
Yeah, I mean Italians, Irish, Jewish, they were all considered minorities back then. But now they're under the white umbrella. So I mean, it always changes. The definition changes. I'm pretty sure one day, you know, it's gonna be so different too. It's like light skin or dark skin.
Oh, I hope not. I hope it never gets to that.
There's like other countries that are like that because it's all blend in.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But yeah, it doesn't seem like this lady's gonna be teaching anymore.
Thank God.
Yeah.
She's influencing the very influential minds, man. Feels so bad.
And especially because she even mentioned in her podcast, like, oh, the principal actually believed me. Like, she's obviously
Yeah,
implementing
how is that
it.
satirical? That just seems like factual. Like she's just
Yeah,
telling about an
exactly.
excerpt out of her life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then a parent felt the need to go over the teacher's head and go straight to the principal. Like, she's obviously teaching these kids some shit.
Would you be so angry as a parent to go into a school, maybe not into a school, but find the teacher at school and fuck them up for
No.
on your kid's behalf?
Depends on what they did, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't rule that option out, but I would want to know what happened first.
If she had some kid spit on my kid, I'd fuck her up.
Let's say you're that teacher basically, I don't know, fucking spit on your kid, like, and call them a retard.
Oh yeah, right? That's bad.
Like it's like you're a fucking retard.
Depends on my kid.
Okay.
That's true. That's another consideration.
My teacher fucking pinched the shit out of my shoulder, and I went home and I told my mom, and then she spanked me because she knew I probably did something, and I looked back, and I probably deserved the shit out of that.
That's true.
Yeah, she pinched the fuck out of my shoulder like that.
I would beat the shit out of you, yes, because I'm like, you little fucker. But then I'd go to that teacher and I'd be like, if you ever fucking touch my kid again, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Exactly.
That's right. I will go to that school. I'll look at that teacher.
I would have gave my teacher, I would have gave the teacher a high five.
No, you wouldn't.
Hell yeah. I'll be like, fuck him up. Because I can't do it. Because I made a vow not to do it.
Oh, you're gonna have strangers hit your children?
Hell yeah. I want them to fear the world.
Wait, what? But
I
how
want
are
them
you
to
gonna
grow up thinking anybody can attack.
You're gonna create fawn. You're gonna create a fawn.
No, but then I will empower them with the
To fight
knowledge
back?
of weapons, martial arts, and all kinds of stuff. So like, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a spectacle.
I
waiting
can't
to
wait
You're gonna-
to meet Paperclip.
Yeah, it's gonna be pay-per-view. It's gonna be awesome.
Paperclip on pay-per-view.
Watch. It's like the Truman Show, right?
I'm watching. I'm waiting, dude. I'm like,
The world is going to see Hit Girl in real life.
Real
It's gonna
life.
be awesome. It's gonna be like Chris Hansen's 2020, but then we turn it around and we close the gates and then we go, who's gonna survive? The pedophile or my daughter? And then like they fight it out and then she comes and she wins.
With the
And she's
guy's
like
head.
Cyborg. She's like Cyborg, like, yep.